If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. This is episode 526.
That's correct.
Thank you very much. Of course, you had to tell me right before the show.
Hey, we're just happy that we're happy we're up to 526. You guys actually still want to hear from us. That's awesome. So, and speaking of someone that wants to hear from us, apparently, can I read this one, Tim?
Oh, please do. Please, yeah, absolutely.
This is off of our website from Everett. It says, great podcast. Love listening to you guys. I've just recently subscribed. Thank you very much for that. It's nice listening to other Disney enthusiasts. Wife and I have been DVC since 1997.
Ooh.
Our kids are grown. We still go 3 or 4 times a year. By the way, we do consider ourselves Disney experts. LOL. But I learn a lot from your show and can't wait for the next episode. So, Everett, thank you very much for that.
Oh, thanks, Everett. Awesome.
So, very cool. Very cool. Yeah. That was right around the same time that I thought about getting into DVC, and I should have.
I kind of think the same thing.
Yeah. That would have made the world a difference for me financially and as an investment that would have panned out. So, but now I'm looking at a retirement possible thing here with the DVC. And
you are wow.
For grandkids.
Breaking news.
You get to hand it down to the little ones.
That is true. That is true.
So, and with our DVC roundtable and how positive they are about getting involved, they make it sound so inviting. How could you not?
We take a serious look at it maybe every year or so. At least I take a look. There's always something going on, some reason to look at it, and you keep, you're constantly running the numbers. And every time I run the numbers, I'm like, I should have done it earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why did I do it back then?
If you're thinking about doing it, you got to do it now because everything's going to go up in price. It's not going to come down in price certainly, and it gives you more time to pay that off and have those great Disney trips.
That's right.
That we all love to do anyway. We're going to go anyway.
There's never sales, but sometimes there's promotions. So stay tuned to our DVC roundtable. We always mention those when those come out.
Speaking of sales, Tim.
Yes.
What are we going to talk about today?
Let's talk about the high seas, Bob.
The high seas. R.
And I don't mean those keys on the piano.
There's no R's on the keys. What?
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 Awesome. No. It's an exciting time of year, Bob. This is when the new itineraries are out for the Disney Cruise Line. This goes into a summer of 2019.
Let's go.
Sign me up.
Hang on. I got to log on to ResortLoopTravelGroup.com and book that through those guys.
Those guys are fantastic.
Are they? Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is very exciting. They've got again, Disney being Disney, they saw a niche, they saw a need, and they added some stuff to these itineraries. I think that's very cool, very exciting, tying in 2 incredible Disney vacation opportunities for folks. So let's start with the first one. A new cruise from Rome.
This is Italy.
Summer 2019. Yeah, go ahead, Tim. I'm sorry.
No. I was just going to say it's Rome, Italy. It's not like Rome, Ohio or Rome, Georgia.
Right, because if you're taking a sail on Rome, Ohio, it might be somewhere near the Cuyahoga River.
It's more of a canal cruise.
It's not going to be good. Not going to be good. But listen, 7 new ports in Europe, including the first ever round-trip cruise from Rome, and a first-time visits to destinations in Sweden, France, Spain, Denmark, and Northern Ireland. So very, very cool. But I love this round-trip sailing from Rome. First-time Disney Cruise Line guests can experience the rich history of Rome as booked in one single cruise. I love this. Families can explore the Colosseum. That's not the Richfield Colosseum that's torn down, by the way. It's a whole other...
No, most people listening won't even know what you're talking about.
They don't know.
Years and years ago, pre-LeBron, and pre the first LeBron,
right?
There was a Coliseum outside of Cleveland. They played at the Cavs. So
very, very similar to like the New York Giants, who are actually in New Jersey. You know, it's
Right.
weird.
Right.
It's how that all works out. The Trevi Fountain, Trevi, Is it
sure,
Trevi Fountain.
why not?
All right, and the Vatican.
Wow.
That one I don't think you're going to be allowed into after that incident.
The water burned.
And, of course, you sample authentic local cuisine. So beginning on January 14th, the Disney Magic will sail an 8-night cruise from Rome.
Wow.
You say it. You say it. Go ahead.
Civitavecchia.
Look at you. Wow.
I guessed.
That's closer than me. Ports of call include Salerno and La Spezia, Florence, Pisa. You get to see Pompeii and the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Nice.
In Italy, Villafranche, in Monte Carlo, Cannes, in Nice.
Just Nice.
Nice.
That sounds nice.
My niece is thinking about getting. Never mind.
Okay.
Marseilles, France, and Barcelona, Spain. So all of this is just the Rome trip. So it's going to be an 8-night cruise, leaving Rome and then returning to Rome.
That'll be a busy cruise.
Hitting all of those places. How fantastic is that? And I got to tell you, I like this idea from Disney Cruise Line that because, one of the things that's tough to coordinate if you're doing this on your own, which you don't have to, is the airfare from, you got to go from here in the States to one place and then fly out of another place back home. Where this is, just round trip from Rome.
Nice.
I like that.
You like that?
I do like that.
All right. Excellent.
What are some of the other things they got going on with the cruise line?
Disney Cruise Line will call on 7 new ports in Europe for the first time in 2019, including Gothenburg and Nyshem in Stockholm, Sweden, Toulon, Brest, I think, in France, Cartagena in Spain, Frederica, Denmark, and Belfast, Northern Ireland. We already touched on that. Belfast, new destination on the 7-night British Isles cruise. You'll depart from Dover, New England. That's near London. On September 8th. In Belfast, Disney Cruise Line guests can explore the stunning Giant's Causeway. A very impressive natural wonder. I've seen pictures of that. That is beautiful. I can't wait to eventually see that.
Really?
I know. And you get to enjoy breathtaking vistas along the Antrim coast, including the dramatic cliffside ruins of the medieval Dunluce Castle. Hopefully I pronounced that one right. I almost pulled a bob on that one.
Wow, is that what it's being called now?
That's not just
Are
me.
you kidding me?
Have you been over to the website? No, I don't know if they're saying it there.
I probably should go over there.
You should probably check that out. But throughout the summer, the Disney Magic's tour of Europe includes engagements in the Baltic, Norwegian fjords of Iceland, the British Isles, and the Mediterranean. So the Disney Magic was just recently had a big refurb.
Yeah.
It's just going everywhere.
That's going to be very cool. That's coming up. I like the idea of Northern Ireland. I've always wanted to see Northern Ireland. And Spain, that'd be fantastic. Denmark is supposed to be great. I mean, all of these. Sweden, come on.
I want to actually sail some of those fjords.
You're a big fjord guy.
They were beautiful in Alaska. I can only imagine they're going to be stunning in Norway.
Well, that's where the original fjords were, and then we copied them over here in the States, in Alaska.
That sounds about right.
Speaking of Alaska.
Yes.
The Disney Wonders returning to Alaska for summer 2019, opening up a world of breathtaking natural vistas, magnificent glaciers, and awe-inspiring wildlife. Variety of 5, 7, and 9-night itineraries will depart from Vancouver, Canada, with stops in Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Sitka, Icy Strait Point, Hubbard Glacier, and Tracy Arm Fjord, plus Victoria, Canada. Depending on the length of your stay, you're going to stop in Victoria, Canada.
That's pretty cool. I will say,
now,
huge fan of the Alaskan cruise. I'm not sure what's involved in the 5-night. I would recommend going at least 7.
Okay.
It's going to be some of the smoothest sailing you've done. Beautiful. It's a totally different kind of Disney. I'm used to thinking hot on Disney vacations and warm. This is a little chillier, but you're still in that Disney bubble.
Right.
You're still waking up to Mickey Mouse waffles.
And your big tip for the Alaska trip is not doing the balcony.
We didn't felt like we couldn't get the balcony, or we didn't want to splurge for the balcony. We did not miss it at all.
Right.
We had a standard porthole room, beautiful view. It was just too chilly. We wouldn't have really been out in the balcony anyway. Not for any length of time. Anytime we wanted to be outside, we just went up to the top deck, found a table out there, and did our sightseeing right there.
Right. That's a great tip.
So, I mean, save yourself some money. If you want to go to Alaska, I highly recommend it. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to try that. My wife was just saying we need to try an Alaskan cruise. I will say this. Mm-hmm. As pretty as Victoria, Canada probably is, it's no Castaway Cay. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, there is that.
I'm just saying.
But you're going to see things in Alaska you won't see anywhere else.
Do I get to snorkel like I do on Castaway Cay?
I'm sure you could.
Probably not a good idea.
It'd be a little chillier.
Yeah.
You should probably be in a safety suit.
might be a good.
So the Coast Guard can pluck you out.
Yeah. So if you're going to do that, just do the polar bear plunges at your local, watering holes. We just had one of those up here in Cleveland. We just did.
Did I miss
Polar plunge. Yes.
Oh, the polar plunge.
They raised a bunch of money for special needs kids, which was fantastic.
I did see that. I thought all those people were crazy.
So, well,
I was thinking something else.
Listen, not my thing.
No.
I'll do the polar plunge in the Florida Keys. I'll do that.
Well, hold in an ice cube.
As far as I go. Yeah. If the water dips to like 78, that's cold for me. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Well, let me tell you about some water that might be more your speed.
Yes, please.
The Disney Fantasy now has special itineraries in the Caribbean and the Bahamas.
All right.
This
now
is
we're
awesome.
talking.
In addition to the 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean cruises from Port Canaveral, or everybody's pretty much kind of familiar with those, the Disney Fantasy will embark on a variety of special itineraries to the Caribbean throughout the summer of 2019. These will include a 3-night Bahamian cruise departing August 7th, 6-night Western Caribbean cruise June 30th, and an 8-night Southern Caribbean cruise departing June 22nd. And here's a good one. 11-night Southern Caribbean cruise departing July 27th.
Wow.
All these cruises stop at the private island, Castaway Cay, which you mentioned.
I love that idea.
Yeah, and then in addition to multiple tropical destinations where Disney Cruise Line guests can dive into charming head cultures, sunbathe on golden beaches, and revel in the local marketplaces.
I love it.
So it's always good.
I got to try that 11-night Southern Caribbean cruise.
I can't wait to do the Southern. Can't wait.
Yeah.
We've done, I'd even be happy doing Eastern. We've done Western. Every time we could go on a cruise, the way the calendar fell and the way the cruise line schedule went, it was always Western. Not that's not beautiful, but I'm ready to go somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Disney will get you someplace else. But speaking of great opportunities in the Caribbean and Bahamas, in 2019, the Disney Dream will sail a series of cruises that include 2 stops at Castaway Cay. 2.
Nice.
So guests can have twice the fun in the sun and enjoy even more of Disney's award-winning pristine island paradise. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
I love doing all of the other stuff. I do, doing the port excursions and all of that stuff. There's just something about Castaway Cay that I just loved every second of it. So, June 19th, July 3rd, July 17th, the Dream will sail from Port Canaveral for a 4-night Bahamian cruise to Nassau, plus 2 stops at Castaway Cay. June 14th, 23rd, 28th, and July 7th, 12th, and 21st, a 5-night cruise to Nassau with 2 stops. These special itineraries are in addition to 3- and 4-night cruises from Port Canaveral that visit Nassau and Castaway Cay. So you can still do the shorter ones. Mm-hmm. But, man, you're getting 2 stops. I mean, come on.
That's awesome. Stay in the Disney bubble as long as you can.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what we were paying for.
And these are you're going to talk about the stuff that I was just saying, the really cool additions that they now are adding on. Speaking of staying within the Disney bubble, Tim.
Yeah, the Disney Cruise Line has partnered with Adventures by Disney.
I love this idea.
This is fantastic.
Love it.
They have some new guided experiences that in the summer of 2019, not that far away, Disney Cruise Line guests can enrich their experience by combining a Europe or an Alaskan cruise with a package for Adventures by Disney. And new in 2019, Adventures by Disney is going to offer the pre-cruise experiences in Rome and Vancouver. These they're short, they're 3 nights, and they're going to be also offered in Copenhagen, Denmark, and Barcelona. These will allow families to experience memorable icons in a way that few can, such as private after-hours visits to the Vatican and Sistine Chapel in Rome. Here's the key with this sentence right here: after-hours visit. So after all the other tourists have gone, they're taking in your Adventures by Disney group from the cruise ship. Right. And it's because I've heard that traveling into the Vatican and Sistine Chapel is just super crowded, you're super rushed, and this is going to be fantastic.
I think so too, and just to be able to be in those iconic places like that, and know that you're in the hands of Disney, taking care of you and making sure you're going to see things that probably not many other tours are showing you. That's going to be very, very cool.
Exactly, and a trip like this for a lot of people is a once in a lifetime trip. So
absolutely.
So make it the best experience you can.
Yep.
Make it truly memorable. Now, they're also going to have other, like on these short escape experiences, you're going to have things like zip lining, special dancing, and you're going to be preparing a special cuisine with local chefs from each region, which I think will be fantastic. But I'll tell you, this Sistine Chapel thing really is really impressing me.
Yeah. I can't wait to... I would love to be able to check those out, but I can't wait to hear from other loopers. If anybody wants to go or is able to go, we all want to go, is able to go and do these things, please let us know, because these sound fantastic. I really would like to hear how that all works out for you if you get a chance to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Very cool. Very cool. And then there's some other offerings from Adventures by Disney on some of the other cruises. So look into those. There's a Vancouver short escape, which they are doing with, I would guess, the Alaskan trips. So there's a lot of stuff that they're doing in 2019. They're really starting to expand the experience for everyone. So very exciting. I am looking forward to a lot of the new stuff from the Disney Cruise Line coming up soon. And don't forget too, Disney Cruise Line is going to take guests on an epic adventures in 2019 with the return of Star Wars Day at Sea and Marvel Day at Sea. So that's going to be on the Disney Fantasy and Disney Magic. Those are going to be awesome too, and again, that's 2019. So, do you see anywhere on here, Tim, where they're going to move the Disney Magic to the Mediterranean for these cruises? That's the one I want to take.
I think it will be the Magic, because usually, that time of year, the Wonder's in the doing the Alaskan cruises.
Right.
And then, they have the Fantasy and the Dream doing the Caribbean things. But here's the thing, and it's just a couple years from now, the first new ship will roll out, I believe, and then after that we have 2 more. So there's going to be a whole bunch of new itineraries going on. There might even be ships located in other parts of the world at that point. Okay, we got to keep an eye on Disney Cruise Line because they're just blowing up.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to book a trip through us, we'll be more than happy to help you out with any of this stuff, and just let us know. And if you do go on a Disney cruise, let us know. It'd be great to talk to you on the show about your latest Disney cruise experience, what you thought of it, and we'll get some loopers on to talk about their Disney cruise. What do you think of that, Tim?
I'm all about it. Love the cruise line. Love the cruise. I've said it before. There's no more relaxing vacation than a Disney cruise.
Absolutely.
Now, I don't guarantee that the 8 or 9 nights Mediterranean, where you're going to all those beautiful landmarks and world things like the Colosseum, I think you're going to be doing a lot of walking on those trips. Right. I think you're going to be busy all day, and it's going to be fantastic. So those might not be quite as relaxing as what we're talking about the Caribbean or Alaska. But again, once in a lifetime trip. Oh, my gosh.
Right, and you've said this before, and you this is how you convinced me of taking the Disney cruise. You get to leave all of your stuff. You get to visit all of these places, these cool places, but you get to leave all of your stuff on the ship.
Right.
You're just getting off the ship and going and having some fun. And that's huge.
Exactly. And if you're doing the actual official Disney Cruise Line, port adventures, shore excursions, they make it so easy. When you get off that ship and you're in the Colosseum, if something happens, the ship's going to wait for you.
Right.
That's always a bunch of... We've never really done a non-official Disney port adventure because I don't want to worry about something happening and missing the boat.
No, we have seen, because when we were in Nassau, they held the boat for a little while, and some people didn't make it back on.
Yeah, they'll wait for you for a little bit, but
yeah, they were not. They weren't obviously on a Disney cruise adventure, so you want to make sure you do handle that. So, oh man, I want to go. Can we go now? Let's just go.
Let's go pack.
Let's go pack. Let's do. Oh boy, I really do want to do this Rome trip. So, as soon as I can finagle the credit card off of Tim, I'm on my way. So,
if you take me, it might not be that difficult.
Well, there you go. All right, let's think about that. Hey, also, we wanted to throw out to you guys a question that Tim had posed in our discussions. We do talk about you guys quite a bit.
We do.
How interested would you guys be on doing a Disney cruise with Tim and I in the future?
Like a group cruise?
Like a group cruise.
Like we all travel together on the same ship?
Some other podcasters do that, and people seem to like that. But we don't want you putting it out on social media because we're afraid that the answer is always going to be no. So, email us.
We can't handle that kind of rejection.
No, we can't. Public. We can handle rejection.
Well, that's true.
Public rejection we're not good with. So shoot us an email if you guys or a direct message or however you want to do it, and let us know. Are you guys interested in maybe doing a looper meet on the high seas?
Wow, you know our emails, Tim@ResortLoop.com and Bob@ResortLoop.com.
There you go. So, Tim.
Yes.
That is all I've got.
Ahoy, matey.
Ahoy.
I don't know what that meant.
Oh, Chips Ahoy.
I know. Now I want a cookie. Darn it.
Milk.
Oh, everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com. If you think you might want to cruise, look us over there at ResortLoopTravel.com.
Like us on Facebook, rate us on iTunes, subscribe to the show, and just like Everett did. And don't forget to check us out over at Patreon. Support the show if you can, and that way we can do more looper meets and get more involved with you guys. So, and what else should folks do, Tim?
Everyone, please go out there and take ResortLoop.com and share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoop.com.